Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@the1916company.com for purchase and pricing and availability questions concerning this watch. Today, we discuss a 2021 update of a model originally launched in 2011. So what you're looking at here is the Bethune DB25 perpetual calendar, but in grade 5 titanium. This combination of grade 5 tie with a green dial was launched at Dubai Watch Week in 2021. Still 44 millimeters in diameter. It's much lighter than in the past. So I measured 44 in diameter, 12.8 millimeters thick, and 51.5 from lug to lug with a 24 millimeter spacing between the lugs. We'll throw it on my wrist, which is 16 centimeters in circumference, and it wears just fine. There is, of course, a 40 millimeter in titanium available from Bethune. If you need a smaller watch, I recommend that one. If your wrist is my size or larger, you can wear this 16 centimeters circumference and up. And it's not as thick as it seems. At 12.8, it will slide under a dress cuff. The strap is burly and rugged. You can see black textile on the top, a gusset sewn in to prevent gouging of the holes, calfskin on the bottom, a Bethune factory strap by the OEM supplier Jean Rousseau of Paris, handmade, pull tab spring bar so you can pop the strap out of the case without a tool, and then a matching grade 5 titanium buckle here that actually echoes the design of the lugs, and that's usually the case with Bethune watches. So the lugs are fixed. This isn't a 26, 27, or 28. They're not going anywhere. They're not spring-loaded. They're open, airy, and graceful, but fundamentally they're fixed lugs. We have a little bullet tip shape at the end of the lugs, a long time styling trademark of Bethune dating back to the first product, the DB1 chronograph of 2002. All this is polished grade 5 titanium, and I can tell you that in my experience, polished grade 5 titanium does a better job of hiding damage, marks, and wear than any other base metal. Unless you're going with a true hard metal setup like tegament or ice hardening, or you're going with ceramic, this is the ticket for a watch that's not going to show wear and tear. Denis Flageolet, co-founder and still the watchmaking lead at Bethune, is a classicist, so he tends to use unbranded crowns, and that's what we have here. Bethune, a fully integrated manufacturer making every part of the watch, the dial, the case, and the movement, and that is the state of affairs in my hand here. The dial is green with silver printing. We have radially arrayed Arabic and Roman numerals, including a watchmaker's 4. Leaf hands at center. You can see this is a perpetual calendar, so no need to correct until the year 2100. We have a spherical moon phase that only requires one correction every 122 years. Then below that, the leap year phase indicator. You can see it sits on a bed of black zirconium. Now, there is a quick set system here for adjusting the date, and by quick setting the date, you drive the month. We have push adjusters on the flank for the day as well as the moon phase. The moon phase is 1/2 white palladium and 1/2 black zirconium. And then you can see the little gold star inlays. Of course, the perpetual calendar is something you don't want to have to reset too often, and to that end, this watch has an automatic movement, twin barrels, self-adjusting, a patented feature, 5 days of power reserve. We have a very long lever arm for the rotor. The movement's 30 millimeters in diameter. By having a long arm and a heavy white gold mass, we have a very efficient winder, but to prevent it from torquing from side to side, we've got this quadruple cantilever spring. That's a patented element created by Denis, and each one has 3 anti-friction jewels inset. We also have triple parachute shock protection for the balance. That's 1, 2, 3, and you can see that the springs for triple parachute are both satinated and micro beveled with all the screw heads here polished. Triple parachute helps to preserve the balance staff and prevent damage, but it also helps to improve timekeeping. It also has a chronometric purpose. The hairspring curve, the balance design, both patented as well, like the twin self-adjusting barrels, like the spherical moon phase, like the shock-protected rotor, triple parachute, the balance, and the hairspring curve, all patented. And the shakeout for all of that is a better timekeeper. There's also a silicone escapement, well, partially silicone escape wheel of Bethune's own design to reduce mass and the need for lubrication. It's all 4 hertz beat rate, and this is a 47 joule movement with a mind-boggling 425 parts, so very complicated. You can also see a combination of media blast on the recesses of the bridge, satination on the springs at center, snailing across the tops along with the polished screws, and then everything that's blue on this case back is fired blue titanium. It's all 30 meters water resistant. So again, 5 days of power reserve and a perpetual calendar, all in grade 5 titanium, and a full manufacturer product from a company that made only about 330 watches last year. So reach out to Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase and pricing details.